the Boston Bruins decided to go with an almost full roster for Game 82 of the regular season, after clinching everything they could do during the regular season. The roster included 37-year-old captain Patrice Bergeron, well as Brad Marchand and David Pastrnak, but Bergeron didn't play much. He left game after the first period at Bell Center with what BS called upper body injury precaution. Update: Patrice Bergeron will not be returning to tonight's match. Boston Bruins April 14, 2023. Bergeron finished with 8 shifts, a +1 rating, and a 536 icing time, which included an 8-9 kickoff, but did not factor in Boston's first 2 goals scored by Trent Frederic Jake DeBrusk. It's hoped nothing serious happens for Bergeron, as the Bruins similarly noted after Linus Ullmark came out with a lower body injury from Tuesday night's Washington Capitals win. Bergeron was asked if Boston Bruins players, excluding David Krejci, Ullmark and Tomas Nosek, who played before game in Montreal on Thursday night, were complete, stated that these players wanted to stay in flow of game. After many games have been allowed in the past few weeks, until next week's Stanley Cup playoffs. I talked to Monty about it a few weeks ago. I think we've been doing that over last few weeks, with the guys resting and some of season's bumps bruises healed, Bergeron said. But as we got closer to the playoffs, we thought it might be a good idea to play some games. Join some of these because it's a quick comeback for the playoffs, and you want to stay sharp. You also want to work on things get better, and that also forces us to stay in our process details as we have been all season. We're in the moment and we're worried about tonight's game, instead of thinking about next week. Bergeron was playing front a large group of friends and family at Bell Center in his last NHL game, his hometown Quebec. But there's no doubt that the Boston Bruins will be roundly criticized if Bergeron, or anyone else for that matter, suffers any injury or nagging issues just before the Stanley Cup playoffs as a result of Boston's decision to go with so many teams. A regular in a pointless final game of the regular season.